Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, Beaky here with the UntitledGameShow.com, and as you guys might know, I love bringing you guys tech videos and video game videos all on my channel, and anytime I can bring you both at the same time, I'm definitely going to do it, and that's what today's video is about, mix of gaming and mix of tech at the same time. So as you guys can see on the screen, we have two SD cards, one is a 2GB and one is a 32GB model SD card. Well, recently, basically today, I've upgraded my SD card for my 3DS, and some of you guys might be wondering, what if you go with a more expensive 3DS SD card? Will this actually increase your loading time or your loading for your home menu screen on your 3DS by going to a class 10 or even faster SD card over the standard issue class 2 or class 4? Originally with the regular 3DS, it comes with a Kingston SD card, which is of a lower class, and you might be wondering, if you upgraded, will you actually get a speed boost and see a difference with this new card? And I'm here to explain to you why that is not really going to be the case right now, ladies and gentlemen, from my experience of using this new card. Now, specifically, I just want to start off by saying the reason I got this new SD card as well, because I needed more space. I got a 16GB model. I got it from Radio Shack. It was pretty cheap. I'm guessing they're about to go out of business, so they had everything on clearance. Because I actually want to bring you guys more 3DS content, and I'm going to be downloading some of those games, because I want to thank you guys for the support. You guys donated to the channel, helped me get my 3DS capture card, and I feel like I need to bring you guys more games other than just Pokemon with the 3DS capture card. So I will be downloading some games from the eShop and bringing you guys those today. Alright guys, one of those will be the new BlazBlue game that just came out on the 3DS eShop. Alright guys, now back to the video though. I'm going to show you two clips right now. I'm going to start over from the beginning. And what you're about to see, ladies and gentlemen, is both clips are taken about exactly the same exact time. I press the power button on each SD card. My original one and the new one with the same exact data on them. I start up the game, which is going to be Fire Emblem Awakening on the 3DS, and you'll basically see that they basically start up at the exact same time. Everything's about the same thing for the loading of the menus, and this is to be expected, and I will explain to you why that is in about 1 second. So let's go ahead and start it up and you'll see. Here we go, guys. So right now, as you guys just saw it fade in right there, this means that both systems are turning on right now. That's what you're seeing right now. Both systems are turning on. My 3DS capture card is capturing right now. You see down the left, the regular SD card comes up first, but it doesn't really matter, guys. They're both popping in basically exact same time. I started off Fire Emblem Awakening a few seconds, milliseconds behind each other, but as you guys can see, they're basically exactly on point. One goes check-in, the other one goes check-in, and there you go, bam, they're both inside the game, right guys? So almost no speed difference right there, guys. This is not a scientific test. This is basically a quick test to see if the menus will load any faster, or if it's really worth the extra amount of money to go from a class 2 to class 10, which I'm personally using right now. Obviously, having a class 10 it might be worth it for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever plan to use this SD card down the line in another device like your phone, camera, or whatever it might be. Having the class 10 doesn't hurt, but will it give you a speed boost on your 3DS? No. And the specific reason for this, guys, is what I believe is because of the fact that Nintendo intended the 3DS to work well with a class 2, a class 4 SD card. So even if a game was downloaded from the Nintendo eShop, they were not going to make it output at the speeds so high that class 2 users would not have a good experience. So what that basically means is, if the system was only meant to put out like 480p video, they wouldn't release 720p video on the system, because that would just screw up the whole process if they did that, basically, ladies and gentlemen. And sorry about that, that's my phone making a little notification. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, my quick little video on the topic right there. Is it worth paying the extra money on an SD card if you just needed a really cheap one for your Nintendo 3DS? Just go with the cheapest one you could buy. From it's not a fake one. You should be all set. If it's a lower class, you should be good. I still suggest you probably get at least a class 4 instead of going all the way back to a class 2 or whatever it might be. But you need to spend the extra crazy amount of money and get the top of the line, really expensive $50 SD card. Definitely not for your 3DS, ladies and gentlemen. Just get something cheap and worth your money. I'll have a link in the description for the SD card that I personally bought if you want to pick it up. It's personally just a SanDisk card. It's beyond Amazon. I'll have a link down there, but like I said, you could go with any other brand you want. Specifically, go with something cheap. And that's been my video, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a speed difference between faster class or a low class SD card for Nintendo 3DS? My experience with the games I've played so far with it is no. Till next time, peace out.